Hello, everybody. This is Bernie Strom, and welcome to my YouTube channel for a special edition of Field of Dreams Baseball. Why do you call it a special edition? Or I call it a special edition because I didn't pre plan it. Watching Steve Tate's broadcast last night, I just got the itch to do a game. And today, Saturday, we were going to have Buckshot do games, which he's doing tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. And he was so kind to let me sneak in here and do one day of baseball, which I will do here to end the first week of May on time. That'll give us, if Buckshot finishes the first week of May this weekend, on Monday we can do the second week. Tuesday we can do the third week. And on Wednesday we can complete the month of May and get on with our league. Joe Murdy's the first one in the ballpark today. Joe, thank you very much. Yoko is here, and Dwayne March YouTube network is in. Want to remind everyone that Dwayne March is the premier APA baseball broadcasting channel on YouTube. Don't miss it. He's got two great replays going, along with Carlos Shaz coming in. Thank you very much, Carlos, for coming here. And on the screen, you see the current Field of Dreams rankings, the four divisions in the Earth Division. Dallas 15-10, a game ahead of Liverpool, and 2 games ahead of the surprising Manchester team, which is playing very well here in the beginning of our third season. The Win Division, led by our guru, Steve Tate, 17-9. He's 2 games ahead of another surprise team, Chico's 16-12, as we start season 3. Fire Division, a 4-way battle, and could be a 5-way battle. If you ask me, Vegas leads the division by percentage points over Canada and Chicago, and Edmonton. Everybody within 1 game of one another. And the Water Division, Mid-Michigan, a half game ahead of Hadley Lake, with the surprising Brooklyn expansion team in 3rd place. And Yoko's amazing team, 4th, 11-16. Slow start for Amazing, but I expect his team to pick up before the season gets very much older. Batting leaders, Liverpool, Joe Jackson leading in batting, 1 point ahead of Lehigh's Cecil Cooper. Home runs, that's not Ted Williams. I believe that I forget his first name. Ken Williams with 10 home runs, followed by Brett Fox, the Ted Williams with and Votto, all with 8 runs batted in. Willie Mays, 28 over Liverpool's 27, Ott, and San Francisco's Ted Williams with 26. Stolen bases, Larkin, Cedeno, and Sisler as usual. ERA, Verlander, excuse me, leads with ERA, which is hard to believe, 0.28. It won't stay there, but it looks good here in the beginning of the month of May as Aaron Reed stops by. How are you, Aaron? I'm glad you've had time to join us this morning. Looking forward to your next broadcast, whenever that may be. Rixey, number 2 in ERA, 1.19. Apier, number 3, 1.67. So on and so forth as we go down to wins. Koosman, a surprising 6-0, leads our league in wins. Rixey and Cy Young tied for 2nd place with 5. Joe Nathan, his 3rd season in Field of Dreams baseball, and he is leading in saves. He has been the premier relief pitcher, the closer, all 3 seasons here, and I'm very proud that I got him early. Strikeouts, Vance leads Seaver, 68-62. And in team batting, Liverpool, by far the best average in the league at 290. Pitching, Canada also fighting Mid-Michigan for the best pitching in the league, 2.74 versus 2.76. And fielding, Hagerstown, the number 1 fielding team, tied with Chicago. Hadley Lake is 3rd. Let's go to today's games. Today I have a special game for you. We're going to play Chicago at Lancaster. We'll do the other games in order and autoplay them, and we're just going to do this one day. And let's get right to it. Vegas at Marshfield. Vegas defeats Marshfield 7-2. Valdez now 1-2. He gets his first win. And my shortstop Seager goes 2 for 4. Got his second home run of the season. Degens at Hagersfield. Degens slams Hagerstown, not Hagersfield, Hagerstown, 9-4. Leicester now 2-2. Sally 1-6. Off to a slow start. Veda Pinson, who I probably traded to Degens in season 1 or 2, I can't remember. Season 2, I think, for Dustin Pedroia. He went 2 for 5 with a double and a triple. Today's game of the day is Chicago 17-10 at Lancaster 12-13. Currently, since Vegas won their first game, my first game, I am now a half game ahead of Chicago in Canada, 1.5 ahead of Edmonton, and Lancaster in 5th place, only 4.5 games back. Let's play the game. Mort Cooper, who beats me every time I play him, on the mound for Chicago. Garland Buckeye on the mound for the Fighting Amish. There's Chicago's lineup, and let's go down to the field. Welcome to Memorial Stadium, where it's Chicago against Lancaster. Mort Cooper gets the start for Chicago. He's made 6 starts on the year, is 4-2 with an ERA of 3.02. It's his second start against Lancaster. He's 1-0 with a 4.0 ERA against them. He'll be opposed by Garland Buckeye for Lancaster. He's made 2 starts on the year, which would indicate to me he's down in the order, or he has been put in early in the year in May as a starter. My guess is because it's only the first few days of May. He's down in the pecking order of the rotation. He's 2-0 with an ERA of a sterling 1.00. It's his first start against Chicago. It's 78 degrees, no wind. It's calm. Let's go to the field. Batting order for Chicago, we see Collins at second batting first, Reeser at center batting second, Brett at third batting third, Edgar Martinez the DH fourth, Jeff Heath in right batting fifth, Johnny Mize at first batting sixth, Mitchell in left field batting seventh, Berra catching batting eighth, Travis the shortstop batting ninth. And when Travis is your ninth hitter, you have a very long and potent lineup, and that's Chicago's lineup. In the outfield, we have Blackman in left, Blair in center, Gonzalez in right field, Arenado, Sewell, LeMahieu, and Garvey left to right in the infield. Catching is Joe Mauer. Pitching is Buckeye. And let's get to the first pitch of the game. Buckeye strikes out Collins. 1 up, 1 down. Pete Reiser. Or Riser, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. He hits a ground ball routine to third. It's going to be close, but Garvey gets it 2 up, 2 down. And George Brett with this gigantic OPS, 24 home runs, 118 runs batted in, and a 390 average in the year he's been carded for. He strikes out. Buckeye gets his strikeout. Chicago, nothing. Fighting Amish coming to bat. Batting order for Lancaster. LeMahieu at second, leading off. Mauer catching, batting second. Garvey at first, batting third. Morneau, the DH, batting fourth. Blackman in left, fifth. Batting sixth, Gonzalez in right field. Arenado at third, batting seventh. Blair batting eighth in center. And Sewell, the shortstop, batting ninth. Mort Cooper, who my team has trouble with every single time he pitches, about to deliver to LeMahieu, and he strikes him out. Mauer steps in. Ground ball up the middle. Collins backhands it to Mize for the out. 2 up, 2 down, and Steve Garvey. Garvey pops it up in the infield. Collins puts it away for the out. We go to the top of the second, no score. Like to do a special shout out to Mike Silva for this wonderful park. He sure made my life easy. If I don't have a photo of a park, I have Mike's rendering that comes from OOTP, and I want to thank him for that. Top of the second, Martinez, Heath, and Mize to face Buckeye. Martinez hits a base hit in the left field. Blackman picks it up on the hop, throws it in, and Edgar Martinez is on first base. He is not a threat to steal. Jeff Heath steps into the batter's box, and he becomes Buckeye's third strikeout victim. Johnny Mize. Johnny Mize in real life season hit .317 with 16 home runs and an even 100 RBIs. He hits it to short. Sewell flips it to LeMahieu. That's all they're going to get. The throw's going to first, but it's too late for the double play. And the fielder's choice brings it to 2 down. Runner on first for Kevin Mitchell. Buckeye delivers. Mitchell hits it to center. Blair puts it away for the out. Going to the bottom of the second, there's no score. Cooper will face Morneau, Blackman, and Gonzalez. Ground ball to first. Mize going to take it to the bag himself for the out. 1 down. Charlie Blackman, in the year he comes from, he had 29 home runs, 82 RBIs, and batted .324. He bangs it in the right field for a base hit. Heath picks it up. Blackman on first. First hit of the day for the Fighting Amish as Carlos Gonzalez comes to the plate. Throw to first. Blackman is a threat to steal, and he gets back in time. Cooper delivers to Gonzalez. Ball gets away from Barrett, picks it up, throws it down to second. It's a wild pitch. Blackman is on second base. Gonzalez now has a runner in scoring position. Cooper delivers. He pops it up into the infield. This ball comes down a lot faster than Steve Tate's pop-ups because I don't have the high-resolution stadium. Brett puts it away for the out. 2 down. Blackman remains at second. Nolan Ariando, good season in the season that he was drafted from. 294 average, 41 home runs, 133 runs batted in. He'll have a tough time hitting those numbers with his home ballpark, Memorial Stadium. Here's the pitch. Fly ball on the left. Mitchell puts it away for the out. We go to the top of the third, still no score. For Chicago, they will send up hitters 8, 9, and 1. Berra, Travis, and Collins, not your typical 8-9 hitter, if you ask me. Buckeye delivers. Berra hits a routine grounder to LeMahieu at second, to Garvey for the out. Travis steps in. Travis wonderful year. He hit 359 in the year he was drafted from, hitting 316 here in our Field of Dreams League. Fly ball to left, Blackman under it, 2 down. Just like the stadium I play in, Dodger Stadium, Memorial Stadium is a tough place for hitters. Eddie Collins, 0 for 1. Routine grounder to LeMahieu. Routine grounder, he's out. Innings over, 1, 2, 3. As we head to the bottom of the third, still no score. Hitters 8, 9, and 1, Blair Sewell and LeMahieu to face Mort Cooper. Blair goes down on strikes. Sewell hits a base hit in the left. The Amish have the second hit of the day. He's going to go for second. He's going to slide. He's going to be in safe with his 4th double of the season, and he is in scoring position as the top of the order. LeMahieu, DJ has a 9-game hitting streak on the line in today's game. Cooper delivers. Foul tips. Strike 2. 1 out. Runner on second. The pitch. Ground ball. Line drive, actually, in the right field. He's going to get it. Sewell's going to hold at third. Excuse me while I have to clear my throat. This game almost never sends a runner home with less than 2 outs on a base hit. And the strategy makes sense since Mauer is certainly capable of hitting either a ground ball to score the runner or a sacrifice fly. The Cooper's pitch is a fly ball in the center field. Let's see if Reiser's going to be able to throw him out. He's not. He's not even going to try. It is 1-0 Lancaster. Runner scores who doubled to lead off the inning. That usually happens even if you get 3 outs afterwards as Garvey steps in. Garvey hits it to third. Brett up with it, takes the short throw to Collins for the force out to end the inning. We head to the top of the 4th. Lancaster leading 1-0. Buckeye will face Reiser, Brett, and Martinez here in the 4th inning. He goes down swinging. George Brett 0 for 1 steps in. Fly ball to center. Blair's backing up at the warning track, puts it away for the out. Edgar Martinez comes to the plate. Martinez 1 for 1 today. He's still 1 for 1 as Buckeye loses him his first walk of the day. Buckeye today in 3 2/3 innings has struck out 4 guys already. That is his first walk. Here's the pitch to Heath. He's going to hit a routine grounder to second base over to Garvey for the out. We head to the bottom of the 4th. The Fighting Amish of Lancaster in the lead, 1-0. Cooper will face Morneau, Blackman, and Gonzalez. Morneau 0 for 1. A bloop single into right field. They call it a Texas leaguer. Morneau turns it into a double. It is his 7th of the year. Runner on second for the Fighting Amish. The second inning in a row, they led off with a double. Cooper to face Blackman, who's 1 for 1. Hits it back to the mound. Cooper to Mize. Morneau has to hold as Carlos Gonzalez, 0 for 1 in today's game, steps to the plate. He's going to hit it in the center field, but Reiser's going to put it away for a routine out. Ball comes back in. Runner on second base. 2 outs now. He hasn't moved since he got there. Arenado steps to the plate, 0 for 1. Cooper delivers. There's going to be a base hit in the left field. Morneau's going to round third. Mitchell's up with it. Here's the throw to the plate. He's going to slide. He is safe. And Lancaster now leads 2-0. Timely hitting on Lancaster's part. They have 5 hits off Cooper. He seems a little off today, and although he's in the 4th inning and it's pitched well. I've seen him pitch where he just completely shuts your team down. Cooper now to face Blair, struck out his first time up, and he strikes out his second time up. We go to the top of the 5th. Lancaster leads 2-0. Here we go. Top of the 5th, Buckeye to face Mize, Mitchell, and Berra. Mize walks, leadoff runner on. I've read statistics and why you shouldn't walk the first runner, because when there's a runner on first and nobody out, there is a 70% chance he's going to score. Kevin Mitchell, 0 for 1 to face Buckeye. He hits it on the ground. Garvey's going to flip it to Buckeye covering for the out. Mize goes to second. 1 down for Yogi Berra, 0 for 1 on the day. Buckeyes pitch. Pops it up. LeMahieu under it. Puts it away for the out. 2 down now. Cecil Travis or Cecil Travis, I'm not sure which one it is, but I know it's Travis. Steps in 0 for 1, the pitch. And that's going to be a line drive. Sewell takes it in the air, prevents a single from knocking in a run. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. 2-0 Lancaster. Here in the bottom of the 5th, we'll have the bottom of Lancaster's order. Sewell hit. Then we move to the top for LeMahieu and Maurer. Sewell 1 for 1 today. Cooper delivers. There is a base hit into left. He is now 2 for 2. 2 for 2. Let's see what he's doing in the computer game here. He is hitting 287. That's a pretty good number 9 hitter, if you ask me. LeMahieu 1 for 2 facing Cooper. Ground ball to third. Brett to second for 1. Over to first. Completes the double play. And as quickly as Lancaster was in the driver's seat with a runner on first and nobody out, there is now nobody on and 2 away. As Cooper will face Maurer, who's 0 for 1 in today's game. There's a line drive down in the corner in right field. Maurer's going to round first, head for second. That double play cost him. Maurer will eventually head for second here. There he goes. He's going to head for third. Here comes a throw. It's going to be close. Let's see what happens. He is safe. Maurer triples. His second triple of the season. 1 more than he had his entire season that this game is basing his stats on. Cooper to face Steve Garvey now, runner on third base. Cooper wants to bear down, not allow a third run in. The pitch to Garvey. Fly ball to deep left field. Going back is Mitchell. He's going to put it away against the fence for the out. Saves a run, and we head to the top of the 6th inning. It's still 2-0 Lancaster. Buckeye pitching a good game, only has pitched 65 pitches through 5 innings. Will face the top. And Brett. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to Sewell at short. Picks it up over to first. 1 down. Check those infield numbers. Garvey's a 7, LeMahieu a 9, Sewell an 8, Arenado a 10. Going to be tough getting stuff past them. Riser to face Buckeye. The pitch. And he walks him. Runner on first, third walk of the day for Buckeye, who now faces George Brett. Tough out, Mr. Brett. And right on cue, he bangs that ball in the center field for a base hit. Tying run on first, riser on second, one out, two men on for Edgar Martinez, who's got a gigantic, in real life, 1.107 OPS. It's 837, however, in the computer game, still pretty formidable. The pitch by Buckeye. That ball's headed up the middle, but Sewell backhands it, flips it to LeMayo for the out. Two down. They only get one out of that. Riser goes to third. Martinez at first. Two away now. Runners on first and third for Jeff Heath, who's 0 for 2 in the game today. Buckeye delivers. That ball's hit into deep right field. Gonzalez backing up and right in front of the temporary fence where they brought the home run distances in a little bit. He is out. As you can look in the outfield, there's a temporary fence. Make it a little easier to home runs. That other fence is so far out there, nobody was hitting home runs. We go to the bottom of the sixth, 2-0 Lancaster. Morneau, Blackman, and Gonzalez to face Mort Cooper. 1 for 2, Morneau is in today's game. Foul ball. 2-2 count. The delivery, Morneau walks. It was a 2-2 count, but that was 2 balls. Charlie Blackman hitting from the left side. Cooper delivers, runner on first. Ground ball into center field or a line drive, one of the two. It's a base hit. Runners on first and second, nobody out. Lancaster's all set up to get some insurance runs here as Carlos Gonzalez comes to the plate. 0 for 2 on the day. Cooper delivers. Foul ball to the left side. Here's the 1-2 pitch by Cooper. Strikes him out, number 4. 1 out now. He can be bailed out by a ground ball double play. Hernando, 1 for 2. It's hit in the air to Mitchell. That won't do him any good. It's a routine out. Runners will hold. They're still at first and second with 2 outs for Paul Blair. Paul Blair hit 267 in the season that he's rated on. He's only, however, here in early May hitting 202 in Field of Dreams. He pops it up in the infield. Travis settling under it, puts it away. Lancaster doesn't score. We head to the top of the 7th, 2-0 Lancaster. Here we go, top of the 7th. Buckeye will face Mize, Mitchell, and Berra here. Mize steps in 0 for 1. He's now going to be 1 for 2 as he's going to double into center field, his 9th double of the season. Kevin Mitchell representing the tying run, stepping into the right-handed batter's box. Buckeye checks the runner. The pitch to Mitchell. He pops it up in the infield. Sewell moving over to his left under it, puts it away, 1 down. Mize holds. Yogi Berra coming to the plate, batting from the left side against the left-handed Buckeye. The pitch. He is the 5th strikeout victim of Buckeye. He takes a seat as Cecil Travis comes to bat. Travis today, 0 for 2. Runner still on second. Number 6 for Buckeye We head to the bottom of the seventh inning. The Fighting Irish 2-8-0. Chicago 0-3-0. Sewell, the number 9 hitter, leads off for the second time in the game, followed by the top of the order, LeMahieu and Maurer. Cooper on the day has pitched 6 innings, allowed 8 hits, 2 earned runs, struck out 4, and walked 1. Here's the pitch to Sewell. He walks him. Runner on first, LeMahieu 1 for 3. Line drive. George Brett, who is playing in, snares it out of the air for an out, 1-0. 1 out, sorry. Cooper pitching. I'm making mistakes. Maurer up. The pitch. Fly ball into deep right field. Backing up into the corner. Heath puts it away. Runner has to hold. 2 down. Runner still at first where he started the inning as Steve Garvey comes up to the plate. Garvey is Cooper's 5th strikeout victim. We head to the top of the 8th. Chicago trails 2-0. Chicago running out of outs. Top of the order, Collins, followed by Reeser and George Brett. Buckeye delivers. Ground ball to second. Well hit, but right at LeMahieu. Garvey steps on the bag. 1 down. Pete Reiser hitting an even 300 in the computer game. Number 7 strikeout for Buckeye. George Brett. Brett hits it right to Garvey at first, who takes it to the bag. We head to the bottom of the 8th. I sound repetitive, but the score is still 2-0, Lancaster. Broadcast moving right along. We're about 33 minutes in. We're almost over. Unbelievable. This is what happens during a pitcher's duel. Cooper, the computer tells me, appears fine. Morneau steps in, followed by Blackman and Gonzalez. The pitch by Cooper. That ball's hit up the middle. Great play by Travis. Over to first for the out. I've never seen great plays turn into the runner reaching first. Great play number 9 for Travis. Consequently, poor plays always, or almost always, allows the runner to reach. The pitch to Blackman, strikeout number 6. 2 quick outs here in the 7th. The pitch to Gonzalez. Fly deep to right field, and that's going to be put away by Heath for the out. Quick 3 up, 3 down. We head to the top of the 9th, 2-0 Lancaster. Buckeyes still on the mound, only 111 pitches. He's looking to score the complete game shutout, but he's going to have the heart of Chicago's order to have to get by Martinez, Heath, and Mize. The pitch to Martinez, he walks him, and you don't want to bring the tying run to the plate, but he just did it. Jeff Heath, runner on first, the delivery, pops it up. Sewell going into the outfield to get this one in short left field. 1 down, runner still on first. Johnny Mize today has a hit. Here's the pitch by Buckeye. He strikes him out. He rings up number 8, and Chicago down to their last out. Kevin Mitchell represents the tying run. Here's Buckeye's pitch. And he's going to pop it up. Maurer looks like he's going to catch it in foul territory. It is a great play by Maurer. The game is over as Buckeye shouts out the Fighting Irish, and Buckeye shut out Chicago 2-0, 2-8-0 for Lancaster, 0-3-0 for Chicago. Let's go to the box score as I increase that font for you. Lancaster evens their record at 13 wins apiece. Chicago drops to 17-11. Looking at Chicago's lineup, there's only 3 hits: Brett Martinez and Mize. And that is the highlights for Chicago. For Lancaster, not much better, although Blackman went 2 for 4. Arenado knocked in a run 1 for 3, and Mauer knocked in a run going 1 for 3. Mauer with the game-winning RBI. Who do you think the most valuable player is going to be? Well, let's find out. Let's first say Buckeye, but Buckeye threw a 3-hitter, 9 innings, 3 hits, no runs, 4 walks, 8 strikeouts. Cooper also an 8-inning complete game. I'm not sure it's called a complete game. We'll have to look that one up. 8 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned, struck out 2 and walked 6. As we flip down to the most valuable player, it is Garland Buckeye. What a surprise. Okay, the rest of the games today, we will sim and wrap it up. Put the file online for those people that want to download it. And if you're watching Yoko, you can download it and you can look at these teams in your brand new Action PC baseball game. Hadley Lake at Brooklyn. Hadley Lake surprisingly wins their 16th game, defeating Brooklyn 4-1. They are now maintain their position and tie Mid-Michigan for the league in the water division. Wyatt 3-3, Perry 4-3, Machado home run number 2. Rivals Lehigh and Liverpool, not in the same division, but rivals nonetheless. 6-5 Liverpool victory. Hendricks over Donahue. Cooper 3 for 4 with a double for Lehigh. And to my pleasant surprise, well, not a surprise, I did it, Hendricks on his way to Vegas in a trade for Johan Santana. That will take effect June 1st. Manchester at Cleveland. Cleveland beats Manchester 12-4. White the winner, Musina the loser, and Encarnacion 3 for 4 with a double and a triple. Canada seeing if they can maintain their tie for the Fire division against Florence. Florence shuts them out 1-0. Talion 1-3 wins his first game of the year. Carlton is the loser, falls to 4-2, and to my surprise, I am in first place at 17-9 in the Fire division. I won't get too comfortable. I won't be there long. There's 4 teams on my heels, 3 of which are in a virtual tie with me. Mid-Michigan and St. Pete. Can they take over first place? They can, defeating St. Pete 11-1. Verlander the winner. Jenkins the loser. Altuve 4 for 5 with a double and 3 RBIs. Excuse me. Dallas at San Francisco. San Francisco makes their record an even 500, 13-13. Dallas falls to 15-11. San Francisco, who ran away with this win division in most of the early season sims, has had a tough time in the early going, but they finally get to 500, and they are only 3.5 games out. Wood the winner, Vance the loser, Williams home run number 7. I'm guessing that's Ted Williams. Hadley Lake, second game of a doubleheader. They beat Brooklyn 2-1. They sweep the doubleheader. Oh, I skipped a game. I'll get there in a minute. Warneke, the winner. Tobin, the loser. Warneke 4-0. Trumbo went 2 for 4, hit his 3rd home run. And the game I skipped, amazing at Edmonton. Edmonton shuts them out 4-0. Caldwell, the winner. Lee, the loser. Keller hit his 8th home run of the game. I missed these 2 games too. Boy, I was really out of sync. Chico's at Long Island, 3-1. Long Island, Wagner over Baez, McCoskey 2 for 3. And Fort Lee at T-ville. Fort Lee defeats T-ville 7-1. Pizarro the winner, Scherzer the loser. Kiki Carter, 3rd home run of the season. Now, since I skipped those 3 games, let me back away from the screen. I've got them all for the day. It's the only day that I'm going to broadcast today. The rest of it belongs to my friend Buckshot. We end this day Liverpool 15-1 and Dallas 15-11. 15-11. Both teams leading the Earth Division. The Wind Division, Lehigh 2 games up on Chico, 17-10. Vegas leads the Fire Division by a game over a trifecta of teams, Edmonton, Canada, and Chicago. Edmonton, in effect, has one less loss than Vegas, who's in first place. And in the Water Division, Mid-Michigan, Hadley Lake tied in a virtual tie, Mid-Michigan in first by percentage points. Batting leaders, Cecil Cooper, 400 home runs. Williams at 11. Ted Williams, the other Williams, tied with Mays, RBIs at 28. Same three at stolen base, Sisler, Larkin, and Cedeno. Verlander's ERA went up to 0.45. How do you like that? Buckeyes went down to 0.67. I would say that those are remarkable for how low they are, even in May. Kuzman still with 6 wins. Nathan still with 9 saves. Lehigh leading in batting. Mid-Michigan leading in pitching. Hagerstown leading in fielding. That's it from Las Vegas. I want to thank everybody for joining me for today's special edition, Saturday afternoon version of Field of Dreams Baseball. Don't forget tonight to check in and see Buckshot's games tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. Buckshot calls a great game. I will be there. I hope you'll join me there. I'd like to say thank you to Dwayne March. Mike in the truck stopped by. Big Clue stopped in. Joe Murdy was here early. Dwayne March again. Aaron Reed, as always. Aaron Reed, looking forward to your next broadcast. Carlos Yaz. Yoko was here. And like I said earlier, Joe Murdy, first one in the ballpark. I'll talk right. It is early in the morning for me. It's maybe 1 in the afternoon, but it's 10 o'clock in the morning here in Vegas. Anyway, thanks everybody for coming by. We'll see you later on in the day, either on Discord or at Buckshot's broadcast tonight. Have a good Saturday.